Just reference this as take two. It's disappointing because I was happy with how that turned out. And then I sort of lost my train of thought. As tradition dictates, I lose my train of thought when making videos, but yeah. Hello everyone. Turn the camera so you can see my face, as I usually do. Family's just gone out to walk the dog. What time is it? 10:39, 10:38. So I figured, you know what, I'll do this. It's been a long time, 5 months. Just got the bath, I'm cooling down. Always feel very hot and tense, cooling a bath. So yeah, it's Sunday, and I like Sundays, but you know, I thought this was something to do, sort of keep my mind occupied. Maybe get back into doing it again, I don't know. I was saying that subsequently, between the start of this year and now, I have been doing streams on and off. When did I last do a stream? 2 weeks ago? I stream maybe once a month, every month since this year, but no one really dropped in, so not that I'm really that bothered anymore at this point. What can I talk to you about? It's funny how, no matter how many times I go over this in my head, or sometimes I'll even talk about it out loud, what it is I want to discuss or get off my chest, it never turns out in quite the same way. Yeah, stars mean to go on. I'm just never good at speaking. Not to say I'm not confident, I am confident, I don't know where to begin, or how to go about things. What can I start with? My parents just got back from a weekend break. They went to North Wales. They got back from that a week ago. They only went for the weekend, the bank holiday weekend. They had a good time with that, with my aunt and uncle. They obviously extended an invitation to me, but I kind of feel like the third wheel, so I decided not to go. I was going to go to, there was like a concert. If you're from the UK, you might be familiar with it. The concert Blossoms in Sefton Park, which is like fairly close to my house. But then you need a negative test. I didn't have one of those, and I probably didn't have enough money to buy a ticket anyway, or they were sold out. I suppose I could have just gone there subsequently and recorded from outside the venue, but I decided no, staying in this house is far more enjoyable. I suppose that's something I can talk about. My parents have had both of their jabs now. My mother has to regularly get tested because she's a cleaner at my old school. So there's that. I can't remember off the top of my head when they had their jabs. My father had his second one about 2 weeks ago. Sandra's birthday, is that today? Today's the 9th, isn't it? Elephant, 8:30, so my mother's going out to a restaurant tonight. So you can't BMW. Skin clinic. Make carrot cake. On the 17th. I don't know what that's to do with. Read meter. Meter spelled M-I-T-E-R. I don't know what this is. I think it's a drawing. It's my cousin Anthony. His daughter's drawing. It's on the fridge. So yeah, I think it was the Pfizer vaccine they both got. Both doses for the Pfizer vaccine. I'm sure anyone watching this video is like anticipating with bated breath what I'm going to say next. So exciting, I know. When it comes to me getting the vaccine, I mean, I've not got any plans to travel in the near future. Plus, you know, I'm as healthy and strong as an ox, so it's not exactly a priority right now. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think under 30s is next month or the month after. It's not my time yet anyway. Or 30s, you know what I mean? 30s. Bought these flowers for my mother. That's something I've got into the habit of. Once a week I'll buy her flowers. Or whenever there is no longer any flowers, I'll buy some. Because I enjoy doing that. Because I'm such a nice guy. I know a lot of people online will talk a lot of smack about me. People lately have enjoyed giving me a bit of a hard time. I don't know why. Maybe it's like some form of entertainment. Sometimes those things do get to me, and they would to anyone. You just got to make the best of it. Roll with the punches, as they say. It's been raining a bit the last couple of days, but that's England for you. It's only a few weeks until summer. And what else can I talk about? I suppose the dog Jojo. Border Cross Dachshund. I think that's the name, the breed. Yeah. His name is Mojo, but my mother picked that name and I don't really like that name, so I usually just go with Jojo. How long have we had him now? About 5 months. He's very skittish. He doesn't like to be walked. So a lot of the time my parents have to like take him in the car, or I'll go with them in the car to a park, and then he'll walk around the park. But if you try and walk, say, from this house to the park, which is only like 10 minutes away, he doesn't want to go, so you have to like drive to the place. It's not that big a deal, but yeah. Here's the mirror I always take selfies in front of. It's usually this one, isn't it? So there's that. My mother bought him like a box of treats. She does this like every couple of months now. It's empty right now. There's the box. My mother still enjoys like selling things on eBay. Like shoes, clothes. She just bought a dress for wedding recently because my brother's getting married at I don't know when it is, June or July. It's like a year after the original date. So she'll be doing a lot of buying and selling. I'm just pinballing on different things at this point, jumping from one topic to the next incoherently, I feel. But yeah, a lot of the time when you go to pet Jojo, he like runs away. He's only interested in like my father's like company. If me or my mother like approach him or want to pet him, he'll try and like wriggle away. But then as soon as my father's there, he's like obsessed. It's kind of funny. We've been doing this thing. My father mentioned, we used to do this when I was younger, a long, long time ago. It's just a silly game. He was the one who brought it up. It's called the Taste Test Challenge. It's just a silly little thing. Basically, like, you get like these mugs. How many mugs are there? You got like all these mugs and all these plastic cups. You put them face down on here. And then we put like, or I would, I should say, put like little morsels of food underneath. So there would be like a bowl of sugar or a bowl of salt or one of these. It's like concentrated sugar, basically, Canderel. And then my parents would just take it in turn to take one off and then eat it. I always thought it was kind of funny. We used to do that when I was younger. So we're doing that. We do that like once a week. It's kind of fun. I will say, for all things considered, you know, I've been staying in the house a lot. I've been feeling very demotivated, unmotivated. Continue to go through a depressed slump. Doesn't show any signs of stopping anytime soon, but it is what it is. That's life. I'm getting along really well with my parents. We're spending a lot of time together, which is never something I used to do. Yeah, like the last year or so, we spent a lot more time together, sort of just driving around. It basically just involves going shopping and then back. And then I'll sit with them at the end of the night, draw, and we'll talk a little bit. I'm not just sitting there mute. We do have little bits of conversations here and there. Sometimes play games to keep ourselves occupied. So it's been somewhat enjoyable in that respect. Last night I was looking online for gifts. Because it's my parents' birthday's coming up. Same with brother's wedding. And Father's Day. Doubt I'm going to be attending the wedding, but I will be sending like some kind of gift. I was thinking like a Blu-ray player. I don't know what they like. I was thinking a piece of art. I don't want to just get a toaster or a kettle. I'll show you one here. I can find it. For now, just private bank information. Oh, that's the book I was going to get my father. Just put it up. Birds of the West Indies. My father's very interested in like he's somewhat interested in wildlife. So I saw that and thought he might like that. And he was putting the bins out. Sometimes when I put the trash cans out, oh, and the battery's flashing, so I'm probably going to have to wrap this up now. That's kind of annoying. Sometimes when the neighbours put the trash cans out and I put them out at the same time, it's just like, hello. And that's it. And then I'll see my parents and I'll have like a full-blown 20-minute conversation. Well, that's the start anyway. I'm going to have to leave it there, unfortunately. Thank you if you're still watching at this point. And thank you to anyone, I've had a few people online being very supportive. And thank you to those, who you are. I haven't got enough time to name you all individually, but thank you. I hope everyone's doing well.